Please let me be your lantern through the dark. You can hold on to me. You can hold on to me. When the waters get rough, I will not give you up. You can hold on to me. You can hold on to me. 'Cause you're perfect, you are, don't you get it? You're all I need. Hold on to me. You can hold on to me. When the waters get rough, I will not give you up. You can hold on to me. You can hold on to me. 'Cause you're perfect, you are, don't you get it? You're all I need. You're all I need. Don't you get it?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Pink Table Talk. And I've got my gorgeous guest, Renita Johnson, in the house.
Hi, everyone. So excited to be here.
Me too. I am so pumped. I cannot believe I haven't had you yet. I can't believe I've been doing this. I don't know when I started. This is the 15th episode. We do it once a month, first Thursday of the month. So if this is your first time joining us, make sure you come back. Make sure you visit us again. But Renita is one of the first director girlfriends I met when I started Mary Kay. And I've been a director for 18 years. It's been just about 20 years since we've met. Isn't that crazy?
I know. I mean, time flies when you're having fun. I cannot believe it.
Having fun, the ups and downs, all the things that happen in the process of running your own business, right?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, first question what's everybody sipping on? I've got my alkaline water because I was gone to Texas for almost 2 weeks and I had no alkaline water and I tried to at least drink a bottle a day. What are you sipping on tonight?
Okay, so I have this big jug. My girlfriend, one of my good girlfriends, Tammy, bought me this jug because I'm horrible about drinking water. So it tells me like from the time I'm supposed to be. So I'm at 5. Well, I'm not too bad. I'm down to 5 p.m. here. So
you're about an hour behind. You're an hour behind. You got to drink a lot.
Yes.
And of course, we got a lot of water. Of course, there's JC in the house with her Stella. It's a joke now that she's always got Stella on Pink Table. Once a month, she's going to get her glass of Stella in. I love it. We've got some tailor-made in the house tonight. So for those of you watching, stay tuned for the giveaway. Tag your favorite clients because we've got some specials, some deals on Renita's favorite products. We've got a giveaway. Plus, we're going to talk about our $2,000, like you heard me right, $2,000 cash giveaway that we're doing for summer. Also, our summer edition of our 100-second dates. So I am excited. As you saw in the pictures, we've got lots of pictures over the years of us.
You know, those pictures, you know, I sent you some, but you got more than what I sent, and it just brought a smile to me. Oh my gosh. Yes. Loved it. It was so cute.
I'm pretty good at sleuthing out people's Facebook to dig back. I was like, look how skinny we were.
No, right. That is true, right? But hey, I'm actually going in the right direction. I've lost 46 pounds.
Congratulations!
So I'm getting back to those pictures.
Yes, you are definitely going in the right direction then. Definitely. Yes. I need to get going in the right direction.
You look beautiful. Are you kidding me?
Oh, thank you. Well, as many of you have probably guessed, Renita is also a Mary Kay sales director. That's how we've met. all these years ago. She's right here actually in Southern California. I know you guys have been able to meet a lot of my friends all over the country, but she's local to me, driving distance. We used to meet at the same training studio, so we would see each other every week. We've done a ton of events together. And one of my dear friends, Jaretta Coleman, I met because of Renita. She is actually Renita's offspring and was Renita's consultant. So it has been so much fun, just all the connections that we have. So we're going to get started. I know this is your first time, and I don't even think you've ever seen an episode of Pink Table
I
Talk.
have not seen an episode, so I've envisioned it. I was telling Bree a little bit earlier, but backstage, that I wanted to incorporate and do the same thing. So I envisioned in my mind how it's it's gonna be, and so I'm excited.
Well, hopefully it goes the way you think it will, because there's really no rules. I ask questions, and hopefully they're questions that you feel comfortable answering. If not, tell me it's none of my business, and we'll move on to the next thing. And then I have a surprise question at the end. I always have a surprise question that I will give you.
All right, I'm ready.
So I'm going to pull up the questions because she was like, could you give me my questions in advance? So I cheated for you and gave you your questions in advance. So the first question is, we have a lot of people that watch our show, our webisodes, that are corporate women working corporate America. Some are working from home now because of the pandemic. They've been able to transition work from home for their corporate jobs, but some are now back in the office. Some of them are entrepreneurs also. We have a lot of people who run Etsy businesses or have other direct selling businesses. And so with our clients that we have, and even our consultants, our Mary Kay consultants that tune in every month too, you've been able to, one of the things I love about you and that I put on the little description was that I love how you have Riley is, how old is Riley now? Is she 20? 19, successfully raised a child all the way through to just about adulthood. I don't think they're real adults till about 21, but
right.
Just about there. And married. How long you been married?
It'll be our 23rd anniversary in October.
Happy anniversary. 23 years of being a wife. And you are you a CPA? What I know you are like really
so currently I am a controller / HR manager for a private industry company. Yeah.
Okay. She's real smart, you guys. All the numbers, very detailed. That's why she was like, tell me this, Bree. If you guys think I'm detailed, she's very detailed, very, very smart. I love having brilliant friends because they help us so much. So you've balanced a corporate career. You have been a Mary Kay director for how many years?
Okay, so I've been a director since 2000. My name is in the Mary Kay Museum. I know, right? So what is that? 22 years as a director. But 28 years, I just celebrated on July 13th, 28 years in the business. So,
wow.
So exciting.
Yeah. So you've been running your Mary Kay business just about as long as you've been a wife, been a mom during this whole time, and a very heavy, demanding career too in the secular world. So what advice or words of wisdom do you have for women who are also balancing career, family, and possibly considering starting their own business, either with Mary Kay or they're already running a business? What advice do you have for them to keep it all together and keep their sanity?
Right. Well, I think it's really important, number one, to understand what your goals are or your purpose for doing this business. So, and your purpose is going to change. When I first started back in blah, 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 you guys can do the math. I started for very different reasons. But I understood my purpose from the very beginning. So I think number one is you got to understand your purpose and your reason for doing this business. The second thing is don't be afraid to get help, because we try to be super women, but I think it's important to have a good support system. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. So those are the two main things that I would say that would help to balance. And the other thing, truthfully, this is one thing that also really helped me in my career is I wrote down my 6 most important lists. So what that is for people who aren't in the Mary Kay world is I would write down the most important things that I needed to accomplish, and I would write it the night before. So that way, when I woke in the morning, I was very intentional on what I needed to accomplish by the end of the day.
So not just, I think that's a big problem for most people who either are self-employed or working from home. I think people kind of before the pandemic, people had the idea that, oh, you work from home, you have all this free time. It's like, no, it takes a lot of discipline and self-control to be able to manage all the things that we do. And so that 6 list helps you to wake up with focus. Like, what is the most important things I need to get done today versus just always winging it, always feeling frazzled, always feeling like you're behind or forgetting something. I love that. And I'm absolutely sure that's the first time that we've had that as our tip. And I've asked some version of this question before. So.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. It's so. And just for people who are in the Mary Kay world, if I could just elaborate on that a little bit. When I was in DIQ, and now actually this is dating myself. So maybe I shouldn't. But anyways, I used to write down the names and numbers of the people who I was going to call. I would do it the night before. And but when I first started, so I've been in all aspects of this Mary Kay business. I've done Mary Kay full-time. I've done it part-time. When I first started in DIQ, I was full-time as an accountant and I did this, but the key was I was able to get in little spurts of what I needed to accomplish throughout the day. Because I know if you're working a full-time job, you don't want to come home and do work again sometimes, right? So you've got to kind of figure out where those little parts of your day you can still run your business.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So before we ask the next question, let's talk about what your favorite product is. What are your favorite products right now?
Yes. Okay. Do you want me to? I don't have it to show. So it's called. Oh, you do. Okay. Good. Our hydrogel eye patches. Oh my gosh! It is a spa in a bottle. So I love it. If you've ever been to a spa, you know how they put cucumbers over your eyes or something like that. Well, we put these patches under our eyes. And as you get older, you know, our eye area.
I'm here. Keep talking.
Oh, okay. My computer, it seemed like my computer went out. So I'm like, oh no, did I lose my connection? Our eye area loses its elasticity. Our eye area that's where we form first signs of aging, right? But also hydration is key. And I love putting those hydrogel patches underneath my eyes. I leave them on. You leave them on for 20 minutes. You can do work or whatever you want to do. You can go about and keep them on. And they're so refreshing. So one of my favorite products right now.
How often a week do you use them?
You know, now that is a good question because I try to do it twice a week. Okay. But if I'm really busy, it's only once a week.
So once or twice a week is fine. A person can use these. It's not really a daily treatment. I mean, I guess you could do it daily if you want, but we have the instant puffiness reducer if you have a chronic puffing problem where you want to put it on every day before your makeup. This is really like a spa treatment, couple times a week. I love it. So normally it is $40. But you guys, if you're watching and you are a frequent viewer, you know we always do a deal of the day. So today's deal is instead of $40, you're going to get this your first, especially if it's your first time, you want to take advantage of a deal for $34. So 34, I'm sure you're smart to figure out what percentage off that is. I don't know, but 34 is the deal.
Hey, and that's a great deal.
60 of them, 30 pairs. You know what? I think it's 30 pairs. We should make it 30 for 30. That's what we're going to do. 30 pairs. My consultants are dying like, oh my God. So you guys definitely want to get yourself a jar or 2 or 5 of these tonight while we got this special 30 for 30. It's 30 pairs, 60 patches for $30 because I really think as many pictures as we all take now, more than ever, we want to make sure that we don't walk around with big old puffy, crazy looking tired. We were just talking while we were backstage about our ages. Like, we got to do all the things. All the things to make sure.
Yes.
I love it. Eula said her mom's addicted to these. I'm going to tell on Eula's mom, because when these first came out, her mom would put them on and go gardening and leave them on her face all day until they dried. They were totally
Oh,
dry. And she started putting them all over her face. And Eula said, Mom, what are you doing? She says, I look embalmed with these. So she was putting patches everywhere on her face.
okay. Tell Eula's mom we got other things for hydration for your skin.
That was a couple years ago. She's a consultant now and uses all the product, but it was
Okay,
so funny. I was like, I
Yes.
can honestly say I've never heard of that. Uh-oh, she said she still does that. Oh
No, okay. We got to time. So can I just mention my other product that I told you that I love is that ceramide, HA ceramide, which is hydrator, which is fabulous for your skin too. Talk to your mom about that, Eula.
Yes, talk to me about that. That'll hydrate. We already did that as a special a couple of episodes ago. So that's why I was like, we'll use your other one. So, all
Yeah.
right. Question number 2. Let me see which one. I want to stick to it so I don't throw you for a loop.
No, don't. I can. I'm flexible. It's okay.
Okay. What made you decide to start your own business, and what benefits have you experienced because of it? It takes a lot of
Okay.
courage to decide to be an entrepreneur. It takes a lot of
Yeah.
courage to do something different. So what made you decide to like take that leap of faith? And then how have you benefited from taking that leap of faith?
Oh my gosh, such a great question that I love like talking about. So, first of all, when I joined Mary Kay, I was 26 years old. I was living paycheck to paycheck. I did not own any property, and I didn't have any kids, i.e., I didn't have any tax deductions.
Of course, our accountant wouldn't say the tax deduction. I love it. Tell us
Yes.
about the tax deduction. Because here's what I always do. Whenever people ask me the tax question, I always have a disclaimer. I am not a certified public accountant. Therefore, the state of California does not authorize for me to give you tax advice. You are. So hit them with all the tax benefits of running a Mary Kay business.
Right. Well, okay. So I needed a tax deduction, and that was the one of the main reasons why I joined. And the second reason why, and please don't judge me, y'all. Just you can raise your eyebrows with me. I can't see you. I was $13,000 in credit card debt. Oh my gosh.
I think that's pretty common, especially after the last couple of years. People were living in credit cards just to make it through
just to make
the
it
unemployment
through.
that was happening.
Yeah. So those were the two main reasons why I joined Mary Kay. Now let me answer. The tax benefits are phenomenal in Mary Kay. I mean, you're able to write off a portion of your cell phone, utilities, mortgage, or rent, mileage, travel, entertainment. But you definitely go to a certified public accountant, tax accountant for for your taxes. But I was able to recoup the money. So FICA, in Mary Kay, we like to call it funds I cannot access. Right. But it really, FICA is really what we contribute to Social Security and Medicare. And but I didn't have any tax deductions. So I was always owing the government at the end of the year. I was always owing. And my tax accountant, I actually have a tax accountant. I don't do my own taxes. And she was like, you need a tax deduction. You need to do something. And so Mary Kay definitely has helped me and benefited me in that way. And then with the credit card debt, y'all, just by holding 1 to 2 appointments a week, working a full-time job, did this part-time, it helped me pay off all $13,000 worth of debt in a year and a half. Wow. And then 2 months later, still working my full-time job, I earned my first company car in Mary Kay. So
And that was one of the pictures that we had on the slide, that red Grand Am that we used to get.
Yes, I know it's dating, but it's so funny
That
to
was
see
my
that
first Mary
picture.
Kay card too.
Yes, it was so funny. But yeah. And it's been a
Awesome.
blessing. How has it benefited me? I mean, if you fast forward my life, I've had the honor and privilege of earning 13 Mary Kay company cars. I've
Wow.
not I've not had to worry about a car vehicle for 26 and a half years. It When I tell
You
you
need to do the math on how much that saved you.
right. Exactly. Exactly. When I tell you what a blessing that is, sometimes and and we're spoiled in Mary Kay because of the different levels of card, but I don't care what card if it's free, it's for me.
Yes.
So, it's been a blessing, and I've actually had the opportunity of earning all the levels of cards. So, I just wake up sometimes and just say, thank you, Lord.
Mhm.
It's been a
We are so
blessing.
spoiled. We can take it for granted. Like we forget
Exactly.
it's not normal. I remember one time picking up one of my cars. My husband, it was when we were newly married. I had been a Mary Kay for over a decade at that point, and or just about a decade, I guess. And he came home and it was a different car. He said, "Somebody's parked in our space." I was like, "Oh no, no, no! I picked up my Mary Kay card today." He was like, "You just went and picked up a car while I was at work for free, like it's groceries?" Like,
Right.
and I was
Right.
like, "Oh yeah, it was, sorry." Like became so normal. Just it's such a part of our life to do
It's
that
a
now.
part of our, but it's so funny. It's so much a part of our life that my husband, normally it's it's a celebration. They're excited, but now they're like, I go and pick up my car by myself now because it's so regular, right? So it's funny.
Yes.
It's funny.
Yes, I love it. Okay, so I've got my surprise question for you. You
Okay.
had sent me this picture, and I want you to tell the story because I know you've had a pretty significant life change recently. And one of the things that I have heard is, and I love this. I don't know if you would call it a quote, but a saying: everything that happens to us changes us. We decide how it changes us to be
Yeah.
better, to be bitter.
Yeah.
And tell everybody, I would love for you to share, what is this? What is the
Oh.
significance of this?
Oh my gosh. So it is. Okay, Bree. um, okay, so my mother passed away in February of this year. Her name was Risa, and she spelled her name Rise with the hyphen over the E. And so, in honor of my mother, this year my theme is Rise Up. My unit knows I'll say RISA up a lot, and that stands for Receive Income Success, and envision your unequivocal potential. And so everything we
Mm,
do this year, we are rising up to greater heights this year.
mm, I love that. I love that, love that, love that. And I loved watching the way that you honored your sweet mama
Oh, thank
through
you.
all the pictures and everything with the celebration of her life. I do believe that this is going to be a year that you get to not just continue to see the benefits yourself because you have benefited so much in your Mary Kay business, but this will be the year, like you said, where you start to support, mentor, and coach even more women to
Yeah.
reach their unequivocal potential, their potential financially, their potential as women, their potential in confidence, their potentials in skills and life skills. Just, it's going to be a good year.
Yes, I believe that. I know my mother is, watching over me. She still, I feel her presence. And what an awesome way to honor my mom. So we are resetting up, right?
I love it. And I love and adore you so much. Real quickly, before I ask you the last question of the night, we have a $1,000 giveaway. It's actually a $2,000 giveaway that we are doing right now. So if you are watching, and if you want in, Renita, let me know. This is real money. This is not from Mary Kay. There are not 50,000 entries in this. This is me and a few Mary Kay girlfriends, and we have all put in our money, and there's $2,000 in the pot.
Wow.
And here's how it works. This is the old one. So let me stop sharing that one. I forgot to put the new one up. So when you hold at least 2 dates with your Mary Kay consultant, that could be a facial and a glamour appointment where she teaches you an updated color look for summer with our beautiful new fall palette. It could be.
I'm wearing some of the colors.
Are you? Looks cool. Oh yeah, I see that purple on there.
Yes, exactly.
What's that purple called?
Yes,
it's called Purple Vibes.
Yes.
Vibing. So whether it's a color appointment, a glam appointment, a foot fantasy appointment, a hydra session with all of our yummy masks, a spa facial, an anti-aging appointment, as long as you hold at least 2 dates, you go into the drawing for $1,000. It's $2,000 we're giving away, because if you win $1,000, your consultant wins $1,000 too. And trust that we all know exactly what we're going to spend our $1,000 on if we win. So we're trying to get as many clients entered as possible. The pool is very small. This is not a nationwide contest where there's going to be 50,000 entries. So the chances are high. And when you decide to hold multiple dates, if you hold 3 dates with your consultant, then you're going to get 5 entries. And if you do all 4 of our dates off of our spa menu, then you are going to get 10 entries. So we got our spa facial, our foot fantasy, our makeup session, or our hydra session. You do all 4 between now and September 30th. You go into the drawing for $1,000 cash 10 times. And if you win, your consultant wins too. So make sure that you guys, if you're in the audience here, book with your consultant, so that way she can get you into this drawing. It's going to be so much fun. We've done 2 different ones already where we've given away $2,000. Maybe it's been 3 rounds. I don't know how many rounds. We've been doing it since spring. And every time we've had a winner, they cry. It's been perfect. Like, I just love it. It is so much fun. I never thought I'd enjoy giving away my money so much.
I love it. Wow.
All right. So comment in the audience. Drop your comment. If you win $1,000, what are you going to spend your $1,000 on? All right. We're ready, Renita, for the last question for you.
I'm ready.
Okay. So if you had to pick from this list, which you do, these are the top 5 reasons I have found in the last 20 years of doing this business that women say yes to Mary Kay. It's only $30 to get started right now. And I find that most women fall into one of these 5 categories. They say yes because they enjoy the freedom to design their life, giving them more choices and options, or the ability to advance at their own pace, being able to be mentored in leadership development and strategy, a sense of adventure, that was me, the experiences and a fun environment where you get to grow, connecting with a tribe of positive women in a culture that promotes empowering women, or the security of having a solid plan B, additional income, building your savings with an established company. So which is it for you? Freedom, advancement, adventure, connection, security.
Okay, so right now in this stage of my life, it is definitely the freedom to design my life and give me more options, choices and options, and then to be able to pass my knowledge on to other people. So I love that about this business.
I love it. We've got some people who would agree with you. Freedom and advance. Somebody picked 2. They couldn't pick just one. I love it. I love it. Ooh, we've got all the ways people are going to spend their $1,000 too. I love that.
Yes.
So, all right. It is giveaway time. Before we do that, I want you to write this down, peekintopink.com. If you are watching tonight and you are a client of ours, then go ahead and go to that website. There's a quick little video and a survey you get to fill out, and you're automatically going to get a fun gift. So let's do our giveaway from all the comments. Let's pick somebody. Ooh, I love this. I love this. I love this. So our winner tonight is, let's see. I'm scrolling through. And Alvis, congratulations.
Yay.
So, Ann, drop in the comments. You're watching on YouTube. Drop in the comments, and who your Mary Kay beauty consultant is, and we'll make sure that she gets me their information. And you have won yourself a travel size. Comes in this awesome little plastic case, travel size. You can throw in your bags of our Hydro eye patches. So take it with you when you travel, especially use it on the day that you have to look fabulous on your trip, and you will get your free pair from me. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining. If you'd all like to get yourself a free pair of the Hydro eye patches, text your consultant, let her know you were on, or you can go straight to peekintoPink.com. You'll just put your consultant's name in the survey, and then we'll be popping your eye patches in the mail to you also. We'll see you guys next time. Set a reminder in your phone for September 1st at 6 p.m. We have a very special guest next time. It is actually my little sister, and she's going to be harassing me to death. I know. It's going to be a comedy. Renita's already laughing because she knows my sister. It's going to be a comedy show and a half. It's going to be a hot mess. So
Oh my
you
gosh.
guys should just watch just to make fun of all the craziness.
Right. Well, Green, this has been fabulous. Thank you so much for setting a format for your consultants and other consultants like this. This was great. And I'm honored to have been your guest tonight.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, my friend, for being on. We'll see you guys next time on Pink Table Talk. We'll see you September 1st. Have a good night.